Back. Wait a few moments for people to come streaming back into the channel. Um, it's just the Rumble Studio software is so new, and I never saw it promoted, but I happened to stumble in and see that it was available, right? And so that's useful. So I see the chat. Uh, Total one person. Thank you for watching. I don't know. I was telling my story, and then I showed that song about close all the banks, and then my audio didn't work. So that was, I looked at the muted feature. That wasn't the problem. I looked at the selection. That wasn't the problem. The software is buggy when I switch to other video sources and stuff like sharing a tab with audio on it. So yeah, I was a Bitcoin caught my attention back in 2000 and the end of 2008, 2009. It was on this show called Oracle Broadcasting, and it was a tight group of people who were familiar with things like the Zeitgeist movie that like changed everybody's opinion, well, many people's opinions about religion, uh, politics, banking, pretty much all of it. It was a big time of transformation for me, and yeah, so I knew about Bitcoin there. So then, fast forward many years, I got reacquainted with Bitcoin, after some years of trauma, and played a pivotal role instrumental role in facilitating the meetups for the Bitcoin project in Silicon Valley. I go and buy all the drinks and the pizza, and then later I'd get reimbursed. And I I played an important part of making sure that they were welcome at a very high rent place. And we met 52 weeks a year, and we had a data center there, and we were trying to get people who were Bitcoin miners to put their equipment in our data center. And I think I got about 4 customers, and I had I had some miners myself, and uh, some some people in the company. We all got together and bought some miners, and lucky we didn't lose our asses in that. We almost did. But basically, I want to say we kind of broke even. Well, the guys who invested, they made money. They made a lot of money. No question about that. But the reason I say I don't feel I did is because I put out uh, 99 Bitcoins for those miners. And these guys, they bought their share of it. I mean, two thirds of that was them, paying me cash so that we could transmit these Bitcoins. Because back then you couldn't buy $2,000 worth of Bitcoin right away. There were limits on how much you could acquire, and you had to do it through a really difficult method. You had to, go to MoneyGram or Western Union or something. I think it was MoneyGram, and you had to wire stuff to this cash company, and then they'd wire it to Japan, and then you'd get Mount Gox was the exchange, and you put your dollars in there, and then you make your choose a time when you wanted to buy the Bitcoin when the market price was right, and then as soon as you'd get it, you'd acquire it on the exchange, you'd wire it off to your wallet because you didn't know if you could trust the exchange. But a lot of people did trust the exchange, and it kept going. Anyway, so when the police injured me and made me forget about Bitcoin, they incurred a debt. Um, they made a law with me. They made a contract, an open-ended contract with me, because you don't hurt somebody unless you agree to the terms of hurting them. And so um, the billions of dollars they owe me for stomping on my head and violating my due process rights, um, torturing me, injuries sustained, humiliation, stealing my car, all this stuff. The billions of dollars that's worth is my seed money for investing in Bitcoin at that time. They owe me the investment window when Bitcoin was 4 pennies. It was 4 Bitcoins for a penny. 0.0025 dollars. So it comes out with the new high prices. I haven't recalculated for the $73,000 peak, but around $71,000. It's like $2.5 quintillion that they stole from me. And I want it back. And I'm going to get it back. And the other thing I want is for the world to be free of money that is based on debt and scarcity. So these two happen to go in hand really well. So the way I figured out we can get rid of, or that we can address a problem as big as this one, how much they stole from me, is to uh, is to create a forgiveness contract where I create a financial instrument that bears the value of the amount stolen and inverts it from a debt into a forgiveness instrument. So when I do that, I pass it through a cryptocurrency as value and imbue the cryptocurrency with value and pay myself. So that's how the cryptocurrency works. And now you've got something that's worth $2.5 quintillion. I've got enough that I could give to every person on the planet. About I don't know. I'm going to guess here about $20 million per person. If you divide it by 8 billion, that's the size, the enormity of this thing. So it becomes a challenge now that I just don't have the kind of capital reserves to give everybody a wallet and the marketing budget to teach everybody how to use it. And writing a book on the topic. I call it Ethical Money. And I guess I should be working on that right now instead of talking in the show. But I like doing these shows. It seems it's important to do them regularly, so kind of get a regular following. And so I'm working on it. Hi, BB. Want to come up and be on camera? Want to come here? No? That's fine. All right, so I'm just testing these broadcasts out, getting familiar with the quirks and eccentricities of what can go wrong when I try to do this. Hey, let's see if I can show this video while we're in here, because my phone might be able to play these where other things the computer wasn't. Here's CTO Larson, maybe.
Grok just went open source. Grok is a large language model owned by X.AI. Last week, Elon Musk said it would be releasing open source, and bam, today we have it via torrent link. The details are actually crazy. It's a 314 billion parameter mixture of experts model. It includes the full base model without any fine-tuning, which in my opinion is a very big deal. Typically, models like this are released with some kind of RLHF or moralizing that nerf the model's capabilities. The only guidance in the code of conduct is be excellent to each other, which is hilariously from Bill and Ted. It has a total of 8 experts, 2 active, and 86 billion active parameters. They're releasing it on the Apache 2.0 license, so it can be used for commercial applications. Another big win. You can find the code on GitHub here. I'm working on a tutorial on how to run this model, so like and...
That was Matt Farmer, and Matt Farmer's on TikTok. I think he's on Facebook too, and he does AI updates. Gonna go outside, BB? Just want to look, huh? It's time for BB to get some food. BB the cat. Here he is. BB. So that's BB. And with that, I'm going to hang up for now. I'm broadcasting from my cell phone now instead of the laptop. And that did seem to broadcast pretty well. But what I need to do is turn the camera off when I show one of those videos. Let's practice. I'll do it here. Suppose the best thing is shut the camera off, keep the mic hot, go to media.
Grok just went open source. Grok is a large language model owned by X.AI. Last week, Elon Musk said it would be releasing open source, and bam, today we have it via torrent link. The details are actually crazy. It's a 314 billion parameter mixture of experts model. It includes the full base model without any fine-tuning, which in my opinion is a very big deal. Typically, models like this are released with some kind of RLHF or moralizing that nerf the model's capabilities. The only guidance in the code of conduct is be excellent to each other, which is hilariously from Bill and Ted. It has a total of 8 experts, 2 active, and 86 billion active parameters. They're releasing it on the Apache 2.0 license, so it can be used for commercial applications. Another big win. You can find the code on GitHub here. I'm working on a tutorial on how to run this model, so...
And I'm back. The only thing I don't like about this is the orientation of the camera. It ends up feeling like it's too close to me, and I don't like that. Just like me, they long to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together. Wow, my mind went divergent into 2 different stanzas at the same time. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Lots of interesting things happening. I'll do another show here shortly, and it will be with that golden ring, the imaginary golden ring, to amplify people's meditation and psychic exercises. Meditation isn't so hard, but when you're trying to um, channel someone as a medium, it can be difficult and exhausting. I don't know, there's something about the friction in somebody's mind, if you want to call it psychic friction, and these rings help with that. So I want to make something that's maybe, an hour long, uh, that psychics can use, and mediums and tarot readers. Um, all these people can just play it in the background, and there's really there might be sound to it, but it's not intended to be heard. Um, it's just that they're appropriating that energy, allowing that energy connection, the superconductivity of the the twisting feature of the wire to help them out. So yeah, going to work on that, and that's all for now. So bye.